At a doctor's recommendation, William Van Wy ended up here.
In March of 2022, I was just experiencing a lot of anxiety and depression.
Northwest Medical Center in Springdale, where he checked himself in voluntarily for what he thought would be the required 3-day stay.
While I was at Northwest, it was a very unique experience to what I've experienced in the past.
Van Wy says for him, it didn't take long to realize things weren't adding up.
After about 1.5, 2 days, I knew something was not right. When I had never seen a doctor, I never spoke to a doctor, let alone saw one on the floor.
He claims after numerous mistakes, something more troubling happening inside the halls of this behavioral unit was revealed.
They tried to prescribe me medication at first that I was allergic to without even asking what medication I was currently on. So after about day 2, I started to ask to leave.
Van Wy says the delay in his release seemed intentional.
I think around day 3, I got a hold of a social worker, and each time I said, listen, I want to leave. I knew they could hold me for 72 hours, so after that 72 hours, I continually asked, I need to leave. I don't feel safe. I'm not getting any treatment. I need to leave right now.
Van Wy says he was held against his will for 5 days. A court order is what it took to secure his release.
Release of Mr. William Van Wy.
The moment that order was handed down was captured on body camera by the Washington County Sheriff's Office.
Oh my gosh, you saved my life. You don't even understand.
Oh, no.
When the deputy came and showed the paperwork, the court order to the nurse station, this large man immediately came to the floor and demanded I sign about an inch of paperwork immediately. And he threatened that he would bill me my entire stay without going through insurance if I did not sign.
Even as police stood by,
this large, intimidating man was extremely angry, screaming at the top of his lungs at me, and had me stripped down out of my scrubs, disposable scrubs, because he told me they're hospital property.
Van Wy says the alleged abuse didn't end there.
I went in a bathrobe. I was in distress when I was going in. He made me completely stripped down in front of everybody and put on my bathrobe. And, you know, by law, he had to let me go.
He says the effects have stayed with him.
That was very much the culture there. Scaring patients, demeaning them, making them feel less than, which is the opposite of what you would expect in any hospital across America, let alone a psych hospital.
All under the care of a doctor who he says never entered his room.
I never met Dr. Hyatt.
Much to his surprise, he says a process server would soon come to his front door, alleging that care did occur.
So I got a knock on my door, and my husband was actually served paperwork on behalf of the hospital, Northwest, and it indicated that they were suing me for unpaid bills for services that I never experienced. On my bill, originally, it said that I saw Dr. Hyatt, I believe, 2 times for 45 minutes each session.
Now, 4 years removed from the incident, Van Wy still remembers what he calls a very fearful time on the 3rd floor of Northwest Medical Center.
I was scared for my life. Had my freedom completely stripped from me. There was a price tag on my head. And that $sign was how much will their insurance pay us, pay the hospital, before we absolutely have to release them.